Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KairoS and welcome back once again to Let's Play Silent Hunter 3. We have lovely calm seas and a very bright moon somewhere up here. There you go. This is just after that attack on the small convoy last episode where we successfully sunk a large merchant. I'm going to break off however and try and avoid that destroyer. We're not going to chase what's left of the convoy because it's just a couple of smaller merchant ships. I would rather save my fuel and weapons for juicier targets. So let's go downstairs, shall we, and have a look. What have we got here? Let's have a look at crew management. I have been doing some crew management because the men, many of them anyway, were very, very tired. They're starting to perk up now though, I'm happy to say. So very, very good. Yes, we've reloaded our torpedoes. We now have a couple of Type 1s loaded as well, which could be good. So yes, we're going to head, if I can get the map up, here we go. That's where we sunk the large merchant. Now I'm going to head back down to our grid, which I think was down here somewhere. I think it's this one here, from memory. And yes, I'd like to save my fuel. If you look here, we used up an awful lot of fuel. A noticeably large amount of fuel. That was looking better than before when I started the attack. So I don't know how many miles I chased them for, but I went perhaps ahead flank a little bit more than I ought to have. So I need to be more careful about conserving my fuel in future, because we have, after all, only just started this patrol. Anyway, that's enough babbling from me for now. I'm going to head down here. We're going to make sure we are going a decent, yes, good, decent speed, and we're just going to take our time, head down there, and patrol this grid. Well, that's not something I wanted to see. Crash dive right now. That's really close. I think the weather outside must be pretty terrible. Look at that. That's... okay, it's not too bad. 5 kilometers out. But still, that's a bit of a scare. Let's have a look out here. See, it's getting choppy now. We're down because there's our tail disappearing. And somewhere out there's an aircraft. Does this work? Yep, that's us. We're diving quite happily, and our electric engines are just kicking in now. Let's just, for fun, have a look at what was... oh, is that... I am not familiar with that flag. Is that a Portuguese flag? I'm honestly rather curious as to what that is. Anyone who might know, you can go ahead and let me know. But yes, we're going to go down anyway because we wouldn't know. And yeah, I'm not taking any risks. So let's keep away from aircraft. And anyway, we can, you know what, level off. That's enough shouting. Yes, I was saying we can stay down here for a little while and have a listen. Maybe we'll pick up a passing merchant ship. You never know. Well, we're back on the surface, and the seas are pretty terrible. Actually, they're really, really terrible. Look at us go, will you? We're practically out of the water. Those waves are so high. But anyway, I just looked up that roundel, and from that aircraft, and it was indeed a Portuguese plane. Of course, we weren't to know that, and I'm not taking any chances. But we're going to continue on our course. I'm just turning away from Portugal now. We've just got down as far as Lisbon, excuse me, and now I'm going to head down to our grid. We should... how long will it take, Chief? We need an estimate of... where's the navigation? Here we go. How far? Time to last waypoint, 37 hours. So yeah, not too long, but I'm sure we'll get nothing else in this weather. It's closing in really fast, and I think it's going to rain soon, so I doubt we'll get much action until we get down here, so see you there. Alright, well, we are at our grid here. It took us a couple of days. Last episode we ended on the 15th of July. It's now 17th of July, so it took us a couple of days to get from up there where we sank that to down here. which is pretty good timing, really. And yeah, we're just going to plot a course here. I'll worry about that in a minute. But as you can see, and as I predicted, it is now bucketing down. So I doubt we're going to see much. I think the plan will be to patrol around here for at least 2 days, even though we're only supposed to be here for 1. And I'll probably go to periscope depth for an hour or 2 around dawn and dusk in the hope of hearing something. And maybe the weather will improve. I'd like to stay here a little bit longer because it is actually a really good spot. I think it's going to be a really good spot. If we don't have any luck, I'll start to gradually drift my way towards the coast of Africa here. And I know I keep going in here. I'm constantly hunting in here because this is my favorite hunting ground in this part of the world. But I don't think we will necessarily do that this episode. What we might do instead is go to... let me think about this for a moment. We might go south, actually, and skirt along the coast of Africa for a while to see what we can see. But yeah, that's the plan for now. I'll plot a course here and just let you know if we find anything. Alright, well it's July 18th now, and up here somewhere, yes there it is, we did get a convoy report, but it is heading west-northwest, so in the opposite direction of us, and it's a good 200 kilometers away, so we're not going to be chasing that. We're going to stay here, keep doing what we're doing, patrolling around. I've been thinking a little bit as well about what I'm going to do after this. I think I will go more in a this way direction, and then perhaps go down here, patrol around a little bit up and down the coast of Africa, and then maybe head north again and pop my nose in here as I always do, and then, well, obviously that's enough to think about for now. Maybe then I'll go further north, hunt along the coast of Spain, because we did have, or Portugal I should say, because we did have quite a lot of success along here, didn't we, with this thing here. So maybe that's what I'll do. But we're definitely not chasing this convoy. It's too far away, and it's heading in the wrong direction. Well, we've completed our patrol of this grid here. Now, I've been thinking about this. What we might do, I think, how we're going to do this. If you look at this here, we have a convoy route here, and looks like that goes to Casablanca up there, and it just sort of comes down towards the Canaries here. I've marked out where I think it is on the map, so I think we'll go towards that and then turn up here and sort of follow that line towards Casablanca. I think that's what we might do. Rather than heading south, we're gonna head up that way. Then I can decide whether or not I want to go skirt south and maybe try and find something along the coast of Africa, or whether I go north and go up back into the Gibraltar Straits again. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of me hanging around here, but it really is the place to hunt, as long as you don't mind occasionally being bombed by aircraft, or, you know, crashing into a very angry destroyer. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, I think. That makes a lot of sense to me. I have a good feeling about this tactic. So we will do that, and I'll let you know if we hear anything or see anything. The weather is improving. As you can see, we've got nice visibility here and a moon over there, so we should be able to see things now. I'll let you know if we find anything appearing over the horizon. Okay, we've just started an aircraft. It's time to crash dive. Oh dear, this is not good. It's coming straight for us. This could be very bad. And we've got good visibility, of course. Yeah, the storm blew over. So, yeah, we can see all the aircraft flying around here. This one's got to be British. Got a good angle there. Just dive down to 65 meters. Thank you very much. And
Derzeitige Tiefe 3-0.
Yeah, I think we got away with it. So we've got to be careful, stay on our toes. But
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
where there are aircraft, then sometimes there are also ships. So that's something, right? Here it comes. Okay, we are right down here, and look at that. That's an aircraft clearly searching for us. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go over here. Don't want to get too close to it, but oh yeah, that doesn't look like anything friendly, does it? Definitely doing circles, looking for something. Anyway, we need to be extremely careful. That looks like land over there. That can't be the coast of Africa already, surely. Where are we? No. Or maybe. Let's have a look. No. No way. I was imagining it. It must be just mist. Anyway, we need to be careful. That aircraft was definitely sniffing around for us. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Okay, we have another aircraft. Crash dive. Down we go. Bring her down, boys. Bring her down. And do it quickly, please. Somewhere up there. It's coming straight for us again. Yeah, it's definitely coming from sort of the Casablanca area. So maybe it is neutral, because technically Casablanca is a neutral port, but I don't want to take my chances. I can hear an engine.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
Can you hear that? I certainly can, and I haven't even got my sound turned up. But I'm very impressed how quickly we get down. I'm sure that we're getting better at crash diving. Somewhere up there, there's an aircraft. It's heading towards us, for sure. Still can't see it.
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
So I just don't want to cheat and, you know, go and get too close to it, because I don't want to know for sure whether it's there it is. I don't want to know for sure whether it's allied or enemy, because that's obviously kind of cheating. But here it comes. It's heading towards us.
Tiefe 6-0.
Right there where my cursor is, you can see it just appearing. Oh, and now I can hear its engine. So we're down pretty low now. But it's coming straight for us. If we hadn't crash dived, we may have ended up with something on our heads. We may still end up with something on our heads. I think she's just scouting around. I don't think she saw us. There it goes. Literally straight over the top of our heads. That looks... Actually, that looks like one of ours, doesn't it? I don't know. I can't tell. It looks... I don't know. But there it goes. That's good. I'm happy with that, because now I'm not entirely sure whether that is friend or foe. But that looked like a dark insignia on the wing, so probably not British, but I still wouldn't want to take my chances. So we'll stay down here until it gets dark, and then I'll surface again, and we'll head straight to Casablanca, and then probably I think we'll head up here to this area. I'm curious as to what hangs out in this shallow water, so I might actually take a risk and patrol around this grid here, CG98, and then head out. I don't want to go north, that's too dangerous. We'll head out this way after that, kind of that direction, maybe CG86 and 85, patrol around there for a while. Anyway, we'll think about that while we continue our merry way towards our lovely destination here. Okay, well, we are at periscope depth right now, and I'm going to stay here for a while because the visibility out there is not great, and we are very close to Casablanca. So basically what I'm doing is I'm staying down here. We're about 26 kilometers out. So I'm staying down here in the hope that we'll hear something coming in or out of this port. And of course, I don't want to get jumped by a warship in this shallow water, so I want to stay down low as much as possible so I hear them coming before they jump me, you know. So that's the plan there. Yes, and sure enough, we have a warship there. I'm surprised we can hear it from that distance, actually. That is good 20 kilometers or more out. I think that's probably the guard ship for Casablanca. But we'll have a listen anyway, see if we can hear it. Well, I haven't got my sound turned up that loud, but maybe you guys can hear that better than I can, but I can't hear anything. Still, I'll definitely take the sound man's word for that. We don't want to get too close, so we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll continue to head. I might actually just change course slightly. We'll do a bit of a that-ly kind of thing, and then we can head up that way, I think, because I want to stay here as long as I can. I'm really hoping that something will come in and out of this port, but probably all we'll hear is this guard ship, and obviously I'm not messing with that. It's a neutral port anyway, so I probably won't get that much to shoot at. Oh well, it was worth a try. We didn't hear anything down there other than that guard ship. The weather has improved, I'm happy to say, although the men still have their jackets on, so it's only been clear for a couple of hours, I think, and still pretty choppy out there anyway. But yeah, we're over here now, and a little bit disappointed by that. I was honestly really quite optimistic that we would find something in that area, but apparently not. So now we're going to head up here. Not much else to report, so we'll just skirt along this shallow water here, try and not crash into any warships along the way, and just head north, I suppose. Not much else to do, really. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of shipping in this area, to be honest. So, yeah, I think our best bet is to head back up to the Straits of Gibraltar. I mean, we always find something there, so it's definitely a tried and tested hunting ground. And as sure as the sun rises, we have aircraft. Alarm. Crash dive, please. They aren't far off, are they? Let's see. Oh, they are gaining on us fast. Let's go out here and have a look at this. I've got a sneaking suspicion that this time we're going to get bombed. This time we're not going to get away with it. But my men are pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Whoa! Bloody hell. You guys keep diving. We've been damaged. There was a boom. Oh, what? Right underneath us. Those were depth charges.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
You keep going. We've got depth. Actually, I didn't check that, so I don't know how deep
Derzeitige Tiefe
we can
3-0.
go. Let's ease off.
Derzeitige Tiefe 3-4 Meter.
Vorne unten 15,
Okay.
hinten oben 10.
We should level out now.
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
Bang. Yup. Looks like we're okay. I'm gonna ping to see how deep.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5-0.
If I can remember where it is. There we go. So they know where we are. Oh, good. Okay, it's nice and deep. So we can actually go down to 80 meters.
Neue Tiefe 7-8 Meter.
Slow down.
Vorne unten 15, hinten
Damn,
oben
this
10.
thing's finicky. Okay, let's have a damage report now, if you please. Ooh, they did put some bullets into us. So, we don't have any damage, but we do have some hull. I think we lost some of our hull integrity. I'm going to put some men in damage control, just to be safe. And anyway, they're going to get tired if we leave them in there. So, one. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Can you hear that? Sounds like they're coming around for another go. Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. That is definitely an aircraft engine. I think they may have dropped their payload. 'Cause I didn't hear a boom. But then again, they could be dropping depth charges. Well, that was very exciting, wasn't it? I think just to be safe, I'll order... Okay, no bangs. I think just to be safe, I'll order 100... let's say 100 feet. 100 meters. And let's go ahead standard.
Vorne unten 15, hinten oben 10.
Alright, well, this is not a safe place to be, so I might take a bit of a detour, actually. Instead of going along here, we might go north for a little while, I think. We'll go up to CG 97 and then across to CG Is that 86? Yeah, 86, or maybe north to CG 94, depending on how brave I'm feeling. But actually, I think I might end this episode here because it's been going on for a little while. I'm sorry we haven't shot at anything this time around, but we got shot at, which is exciting. So I will leave it here. Can you hear that? They're coming around for another go, aren't they? Shall we have a look? We will have a look. So I was going to end it there, but I think we're going to get swooped again. That was a bang. Yep, right there. Okay, no damage. That was definitely a bomb of some form. Anyway, we're... there they are. We're down deep enough now that I'm not too concerned about... looks like a hurricane. Anyway. Fun, fun, fun. Yes, we're down deep enough that I'm not too concerned about it anymore. We should be hitting, 100 right now. So we're fine. We're going to survive this experience. But I will end the episode here. And we will continue our patrol next time. Hopefully we'll actually get a shot at something. This has been KairoS. Thank you all very much for viewing. See you in the next episode.